is starting off with fun things. Guys like to pay for fun things. And yes, the hair and the nails, in the grand scheme of things, they like to pay for that. But if you tell them that you're going to a spa day with your friends, and you got to be seductive.
Oh god. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video, and today we're looking at a video titled Men Aren't Spending Money on You, and here is why. But before we crack into it, guys, come and join the Discord. The link is in the description. And again, I want to say a huge thank you for 1,000 subscribers, guys. We got there really quickly, and I'm just super appreciative, and I'm happy to keep making videos for you guys as long as you enjoy them. Um, but yeah, let's see what this woman has to say on why men aren't spending money on you.
You guys, you got to be sensual with it. You got to have a mouthpiece, okay? You got to be able to stroke their ego to get what you want. I say this all the time. But if I was to ask, a sugar daddy or any guy, like, babe, I really want to go to a spa day with my friends. Don't you want to treat me? Don't you want to spoil me today, baby? Please. And then I would send like some type of face of me doing,
How disgusting is that? How absolutely disgusting is that? This woman has a channel, and I think it has over 100,000 subscribers on this one. And just to give a bit of a background about like what kind of person this is, let's have a look at her Instagram here. So I pulled it up for you guys, and I mean, nothing screams more, don't commit to me than this. Like, I see Instagrams like this, and I think to myself, yep, I'm not investing in that. At all. And these women will come on camera and their whole job is to try and get each other woman how to get men to invest in them. Absolutely crazy to me. I mean, you might as well just say you're a street worker. She probably has an OnlyFans. I'm not going to click it to risk it, but I mean, would you guys commit to this? I certainly wouldn't. Seems like a terrible idea.
I would probably send a meme. I wouldn't send my face, but I mean, I could. And something like that. And it will work because it's like, okay, she's being a brat about going to the massage parlor, but it's not dire need. So, they see you on your stuff, your bills are not past due or whatever. So now you can start sending pictures of bags and shoes and things like that. And then, I always say, like, you don't even have to buy these things. You can use that to pay your rent or whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah. Did you guys catch that, what she just said? So basically, try and get the guy to spend money thinking it's for gifts, when in actual fact she's using it to pay her rent, which she's behind on. It's so gross. So gross. I mean, I looked on her channel before I got this video, and the last thing was like, how to get it. Let me teach you how to get a baby daddy, or not a baby daddy, a sugar daddy. It's just, it's embarrassing. If I were her, I would be so embarrassed making this video. You might as well just say you work on the streets, honestly.
that. But gradually, you would send things that are fun. Like, oh, I'm going here. Or I'm going here. And they'll see you doing all these things and they want to add to that. You know what I'm saying? And this is guys that you built relationships with or whatever. But I'm trying.
Yeah, or whatever. Built relationships with, or whatever. I'm inclined to believe the or whatever part of that sentence. But something I was thinking about, guys, is like, if you want to, I'm going to explain how you get back at a girl to the maximum, right? So a lot of guys, they feel disenfranchised and they come to this part of the internet and they think, how do I get girls, basically? How do I solve this problem that I have? And, the woman equivalent of that is questions like this, which is, how do I get men to spend money on me? With that in mind, if you're feeling really petty and you want to get back at a girl, guys, let me tell you exactly how. First of all, you go completely no contact with that girl. Second of all, you get a girlfriend, or, you start seeing a girl who is significantly more attractive than she was. And then on top of that, you spend money on her. Let me tell you, if you do that, oh my goodness, the first girl will lose her mind. What I just explained to you is the equivalent of like you getting out of like a 2-year relationship and that girl just immediately sleeps with 10 guys. That's the kind of pain you inflict by spending money on other women. When I was looking for this video, let me just explain a bit more. When I was looking for this video, I typed into the YouTube search bar, I said, how to get a man to blank. and I was looking for cringe advice, which is, you know, where we're at now. But the first response that came up, the recommended typing thing that came up was how to get a man to spend money on you. You see, girls care where the resources go, where the where the resources and where the attention goes. That's where it truly matters to them. And if you get, you know, if you want to be super petty about some girl in your past, if you get a more attractive girl and you publicly invest in that woman, so let's just say you've got an Instagram and you post like, you post some bag, you know, some expensive bag and like your girl in the background and you're like, oh, so glad to be able to spoil my girl today. Some cringe crap like that. I mean, you could delete it later, but if you post that and then the other girl sees, oh my goodness, just the mental explosion she will have. So if you're feeling super petty and, you know, and if you're still dating, I know I've got a lot of guys over here who just can't be bothered with dating, which is totally fair, honestly. But if you're feeling super petty, that's how you do it, basically. Well, let's keep going with the video.
I'm trying to tell you guys, like, a guy seeing you on your stuff, and I'm not saying independent woman, we don't need no man. I'm saying, like, I want to be spoiled because I want someone to understand my value because I can do it for myself. You know what I mean?
That just makes absolutely no sense, especially when you outlined just a second ago that you can't do it yourself. What you're essentially explaining is put on a fake lifestyle so that men will try and contribute to that lifestyle so you can pay your bills. That's what you just said.
I'm saying, not, oh, I can do it for myself, I don't need no help, or not, I can't even do it for myself and I want you to do it for me. There's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this. There's the poor, and then there's the I'm above getting money from men, and then there's me. I'm in the middle. I'm like, I'm gonna get your money, I'm gonna take my money.
You're poor and you want money from men. Dude, just say you work on the street. Like, just be honest about it, for God's sake. So disgusting.
And put it together, put it in the bank, and I'll go about my business. You know what I'm saying? But building up these relationships, and this is really just like a little finesse talk, because I know you ladies think that coming off desperate and needy and like, babe, I'm $250 short on something, like, yes, some guys be like, oh, well, you know, why would I pay for you to go on a vacation that I'm not going on and all this other.
Can you imagine spending $250 on this woman? Let that sink in. Can you possibly imagine that? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, guys, you do not need to spend any money to sleep with women at all. Any money at all. But the price is so low these days, it's not even funny. I would recommend not spending any money at all, if I'm completely honest. Like, you really don't have to do a lot. And that's why a lot of men aren't spending money on girls these days. Because what's the point? What's the point of investing in someone who, you know, just treats themselves like public property? There's no point. There really isn't. Notice how little emphasis she put on the relationships here, by the way. She doesn't care about the men at all. She doesn't... This woman probably has a body count high enough that she's got no ability to pair bond at all. What I would say. Her pair bonding is probably smashed to bits. Just off of the way that she's spoken about relationships so far. Like, this girl has no investment in relationships. You know, she's probably got those few chads that she's chasing. But again, her body count is probably too high that even if they get... Here's the thing. Here's the really ironic thing, guys. Even if a girl gets a chad, by virtue of the fact that she got the chad, he's no longer a chad. You see that? Because what defines a chad to women oftentimes is, it's not just the looks, it's also the guy that won't commit to her. You see that? It's the guy whose validation she can endlessly chase. As soon as she's got that validation and that security, you're not as valuable anymore in her eyes. You're really not. You've gone down points in value, literally. It's so ironic how the whole thing works, because they'll chase. They'll get the guy, they'll become bored, and then they'll go chase another chad. And such is the circle of the 304 gentlemen.
Other stuff. That's where the mouthpiece comes from. That's where the swindling of it all comes from. That's from, babe, don't you want me to live my best life? Don't you want me to do this? Don't you want me to do that? And be like, never mind, I'll just get it for myself.
That is so manipulative and disgusting. And that's coming from your boy Taylor the Fiend. That is so disgusting. Babe, don't you want me to be happy? Oh my goodness. Get out of here. But anyway, guys, I think we will leave it there. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Let me know what you think. Why aren't men spending money anymore? But anyway, guys, it has been Taylor the Fiend, boys. Peace.
It's the way that they made me so alive. Feel the pain